So I'm Malte. I'm responsible for the international valve sales of WIPF in Switzerland, which is a Swiss packaging company, privately owned, founded in 1914, so 110 years old. Started valves in the 70s, 76 actually. So we have a long track record of valve sales. And our location is in close 10 minutes from the airport in Zurich in Switzerland. Our company, we started, as I said, beginning of 1914. We did a lot of low barrier paper bags and things like that. And in the 60s, grounded coffee was very common in the market. So we developed foil laminate for packaging the coffee in brick packs. That's how we started, and coffee became a very important business for WIPF. And then for selling whole beans in the market, we needed to find a solution because of the degassing. If you want to package coffee freshly, you need to have a degassing valve, because otherwise the pouches will blow up because of the degassing. So we then invented a valve that degassed the coffee and still that oxygen didn't get in the package. That was when we developed it, really, to find a solution for that problem. Our valves, compared to many other valves in the market from our competition, has the special feature that allow a 3-year shelf life. Our valves are basically not aging, if you like. You can even after 5 years or 10 years, mostly our valves work very well. And we have a kind of good quality image in the market. And what we have now done, because there have been trends towards more sustainable solutions in the packaging market in general. So 10 years ago, in 2014, we were the first one to this valve here, but it's a totally biocompostable valve that is certified. It's the only one still in the market having this. So this is basically 100% compostable. So that was one of the first, let's say 5 to 10 years ago, this was really the major trend. But what is happening now is more and more people are looking for recyclable packaging. We have already had a recyclable valve out of PP, polypropylene, about 2 years ago. Now we introduced is a totally new valve that we have that's only over the last couple of weeks we introduced it. It's a PE valve, it means polyethylene. It's almost 100% polyethylene, so 99.99%. So this valve, it fits perfectly to any recyclable PE bag, which is pretty common now, especially in North America. And this valve really perfectly fits that, and you can, for instance, recycle bags with these valves, with how to recycle or any other scheme, and it works. And it's we have many customers now certifying it. So it's the world's first, and I think it's a very exciting development for us. And as far as we know, there is no other valve currently in the market that has these features. Our company, located in Switzerland, we are very I would say the regulations are very strict. Everything comes to sustainability and waste management. So our company, we are working globally, going into more sustainable solutions as well. We also do it on our flexible packaging. This is totally in line with our philosophy. We are committing ourselves to be, by 2040, for instance, totally a CO2 neutral company. In that respect, this is totally in line with our philosophy also. It's a long story. I don't really know how it's all started with Savor brands. We have met up with Savor brands at different trade shows over the years when we have been here in the market with the valves. So there's been a relationship there with some of the people. But also in parallel, we had Savor brands production facility had some issues. That's a funny story actually. We had some issues with a valve, which they thought was from WIPF. But when we got these samples, they said, can you fix, I don't remember the problem, can you fix it? And we analyzed the valve, and we saw this was actually a copy of our valve, branded with our brand. So it was not functional. Still in the market, Chinese manufacturer is selling WIPF valve with WIPF logo with a VicoValve brand, but it's not our valve, but it looks very similar. And that's the way, when they realized that, of course, they wanted to have the real one. So that's how I know we started specifically supplying valves to your factories, basically. So yeah, that's a funny story actually. We have been talking a long time now with Savor brands about compostable packaging, and I have this new Compost Plus brand, the pouches that's been shown there on the show, which they look very it's nice graphics. This seems to be a good quality pouch with very, let's say the print quality good, the barrier properties, the lamination, everything, and also the zipper, and together with our valve, I'm sure this will be a very successful option. I mean, I think the only valve, if you want to have it certified compostable, and then you need to have our valve, of course. So that was the reason also we were in discussion. But we have been, I think, Savor brand has spent a lot of time, a couple of years, so actually, to get this laminate working. So it's a really good product now, and with our valve, I'm sure that will be a packaging that will fit your customers' requirements. Why it's important to have those certification for compostability or for recyclability and so on. I mean, there are different reasons. First of all, I think it's very important. Coffee is a market where you have to show that you are really thinking sustainably. You talk about a lot of also for the green beans, that you have sustainable farming and so on. So it's totally in line with the philosophy, I think, for most roasters. So it's just important for future, and of course also for saving our planet and so on. But the other thing is also, I think, increasingly coming pressure, let's say, first of all from the consumers, but also from different legislations in different countries, where they start to tax, packaging that is not sustainable will be highly taxed. There might be penalty fees and so on. So I think it's something everybody needs to move in that direction. Otherwise, there will be also financial applications. It's really, I mean, we get a lot of these requests now, and everybody wants to move 2025, 2026, and so on, different deadlines. But it's really something that is currently in demand from everybody more.